My lives are freezing on me. I don't know why. I'm back, you guys. My live stream was glitching. I don't know what's going on. It's been doing that. Like, I went live earlier and it glitched like, oh my gosh, how many times? It glitched like 4 times. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my internet or what, but it glitched. So I'm just testing my live right now. I don't know what's going on. Because I have one more texture. Yes, I'm back. My Jeffy, my lives are glitching. Yay, yes. My lives are glitching. I don't know what's going on. It's frustrating me, but yeah, I had to restart my live twice. So hopefully my live doesn't glitch again. It like freezes on me. So, yeah. So I'm about to I stuck around. Thank you, Jeffy. Thank you so much. Yeah, so now I'm going to make the purple one. I have lavender. I have lavender to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the school glue. The school glue. I'm going to position the camera on the table. There you go. School glue. So I'm going to add the school glue first. No. Should I add the school? Yeah. I'll add the school glue first. Okay. This is school glue. I'm going to add it first. This time I'm going to add probably just halfway. Halfway only. I'm going to add more of the baking soda. I'm experimenting, you guys. I'm trying to see the best texture for the for this textured paint. Where is the, oh, it's right here. So now it's next is the baking soda. Glue, baking soda, water, and food coloring. Oh no, it's glue, baking soda, and just acrylic paint, Jeffy. There's no water. This is spoonful number 3, spoonful number 4, spoonful number 5, spoonful number 6, spoonful number 7. Hold on, there's something in. I did my nails the other day. And spoonful number, I think 8. Spoonful number 9. And then I'm going to do 10. Okay, next is the Next is the acrylic paint. So every acrylic paint will have child protection seal. So at every top has like a point. So I have to pierce this. Okay, so this is the color. Oh, this is a pretty color. So this is the color of the acrylic paint. So I'm going to do half a bottle. That should be good, I think. Another one. There you go. And I'm going to put it back on. This is the fun part, you guys. Mixing it. I got to be careful mixing it. I hope you guys can see it. There you go. Girl was 4'4" when I learned that about the point on the cap. I'm 45 now. Really, Jeffy? Yeah, it's this child protection thing. So to prevent any like children from getting like sick. So every it's just for, you know, precaution, like just to protect kids from consuming it. This is pretty. This is a pretty color, you guys. Yeah, this is the texture I want. This is so cool, you guys. So 10 spoonfuls. And then just to cover like the bottom of the jar. I think that's the perfect consistency for textured paint. This stuff is getting thick. Okay, I'm gonna raise this up. I can see why it looks edible. It's very pretty. The swirl of white and purple look like fancy shake. Yeah, I know. I'm using the camera to guide me of how it's getting mixed. So I have a total of 4 colors now. Also, your shirt goes great with that. Oh, really? Yeah. I want to mix it properly. Honey, I'm gay. I know colors, LOL, and pink purple go great together. Jeffy. Yeah, pink and purple are really pretty colors. Actually, yeah, look. It looks really nice with my dress. So this is the texture of it right now. It's pretty thick. Oh, thank you, Jeffy. Thank you so much for the compliment. Yeah, this is the texture. I can't wait to paint with this. when I start noticing that it's like harder to like mix, like right now, it's getting harder to mix. That's when I know that it's almost like mixed together. So this is the texture. Oh, I have donuts. I bought donuts for my son. It's actually on the on the on the bottom of the TV right now. But yeah, I'm almost done mixing this. Woo. It's getting harder to mix. Not trying to pry. I just want you to know, ever need someone to talk to about your family stuff, I'm here always. Oh, thank you, Jeffy. Yes. Yes. Um Thank you so much for saying that. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, Jeffy, I wanted to ask, do you know when you will be... Jeffy, I know you're the reason I'm craving them. Oh, Jeffy, you're funny. Jeffy, I wanted to ask, do you know when you or and your partner will be ready to start the digital marketing program so I can mentor the both of you? Because my dad, he ordered the program yesterday night. My cousin ordered it last Friday, and my sister ordered it this morning. I heard you mentioned you're going through family stuff. Yeah, my with my mother-in-law, I'm helping her emotionally. I'm emotional support for her right now. My mother-in-law is going through some stuff with her job, and I'm really protective of my mother-in-law. Oh shoot. I thought it was gonna spill, but I remembered that it's thick paint. So this is the textured paint, you guys. Textured paint. And it's mixed with school glue and baking soda. So I'm going to let both of these new textured paints to, set. It takes about like 2 weeks, but it's fine because I already have yellow and blue. I have a painting project that I'm going to start soon, or probably next week. No idea, to be honest, but I'll keep you updated. I'm serious about this. Just going through a lot and doesn't seem to stop. Oh, okay, Jeffy. But definitely want to, and only you to mentor me. Oh, thank you, Jeffy, for the information. Yeah, I just wanted to follow up with you because I'm mentoring my sister next week. My dad, I'm gonna mentor together with my sister, and then I have 6 other people that I'm gonna mentor that ordered from TikTok, because I also go live on TikTok as well. When I go live on TikTok, I go live for like 2 hours, and then this live stream, I wasn't even sure how long I'm gonna be live for because I've never made textured paint live on YouTube when I go live stream. But I'm having fun, making textured paint for all of you guys. So now this is textured paint, the purple. So I'm gonna show all of you all the colors I have made total. And I also did my nails. I was so creative last night that I decided to do my nails. I did my nails last night. I had fun doing my nails. I did my nails. So let me put this away. I don't have TikTok. Oh, you don't? Yeah, I've had TikTok since 2023. TikTok didn't come out until 2018. So let me wipe this off. This is sticky. Oh, you know what, you guys? I'm going to take you guys to the with me to rinse this off. This is sticky. I gotta push this away. But yeah, I'm excited to guide you through the digital marketing course, Jeffy. And then yeah, also I want uh, um, your partner also to join in with the digital marketing course. Let me put you guys here. So I had a question, Jeffy. Oh, you have Dorit. Oh, Violet. How are you doing? I'm washing off a spatula. I just made a textured paint. I made the green and I made the purple one. I feel like doing the painting stuff tonight, but that's already too much for me. I want to chat with you guys because I've been focusing on making the textured acrylic paint. OMG, hi, finally you're back. Oh, Puggy. Yeah, I had to deal with some family stuff the last couple of days. I'll keep you updated. We just moved trying to get on our feet and we've had a lot of issues of people being horrible. Oh no, Bella, move. Oh no, that's horrible, Jeffy. I'm sorry that happened. Wow, okay. Yeah, just keep me updated. I'm trading. I changed my name. Oh, okay. Puggy, thank you so much for the update. I was like, Puggy, who's Puggy? Okay, so I made purple. I made purple textured paint. That's cool. You made paint. Yeah, I made paint. Just a heads up. Okay, thank you so much, Puggy. Thank you so much for the information. Yeah, I made textured paint. I made purple textured paint. It's so cool. And then I made the emerald green. Ooh, I can't really show it to you guys because it's full. I actually made a lot more than I expected. So this is the emerald green. It has to set. Give it like 2 weeks, I guess, 2.5 weeks, and this will be perfect. So this is all the way to the it's not all the way to the top, but it's at the edge. So that's the color. It's mint green, yes. And then I have yellow. And then I have blue. This is the blue. Yeah, Violet. So I'm going to try to show all of the jars of the textured paint. Because I don't want to drop all of them. Ooh. So these are all the colors I made. Hold on, let me do it two at a time because I don't want to drop it. It's glass. Okay, so I made yellow and blue. I made yellow and blue. And I made like mint green and purple. So I think I need to mix this more. I'll do it later. I'll do it with like a spoon. Actually, I do have a spoon. Hold on. You know what? Since I'm not gonna make more of the textured paint, I have a spoon here. I need to mix the purple better. The purple looks like lavender. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna mix it better. So there you go. It's already settling. I have to get like, there you go. Because I didn't mix it properly. it's thick. It's getting thick, you guys. Look. In person, you guys, I'm trying to like show you in real. Whoa, look at that's really pretty. Imagine I could shape this paint. I gotta mix it. This stuff is cool. What are you going to do with them? Oh, Alice, I'm gonna paint with this textured paint. I have stencils that I'm gonna be following. I'll show you the stencils in a few minutes. The stencils are so nice. I want to start, I have also canvas. I ordered it from Amazon. Oh God, this is thick. I'm going to have sore arms tomorrow. So yeah, this is textured paint. So are you going to paint them on cam or paint them then show us? I think I'm gonna do one on live stream, and if how everything goes, because when I paint, I like to take my time. So I think I'm gonna see how it goes live stream, because when I live stream, I don't have to edit the video. Actually, I don't think I have the opportunity to edit the video. Peanut butter. The consistency, yeah. I'm showing you the consistency of this textured paint. Textured acrylic paint. I didn't want to touch it, but I had to because I ended up using a spoon. No. Stop. My dogs are about to fight, you guys. Stop. You're gonna get me paint on you. Hold on, you guys. My dogs are about to, because my dog, look it, they're about to, you see that crate right there? I have a boxer in there. Bella does not get along with coffee. Give me 1 second. I have to put Bella in the room. Come here, because I have textured paint on my fingers. Come on, let's go. Go. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness I caught that before Bella got up. DJ says hi. Oh, hi. Tell DJ hi for me. Tell DJ I said hi back. The dogs don't get along, Violet, because we had a Chihuahua. Bella had puppies about 4 years ago, and Bella got into her mommy mode. So when we got the Chihuahua reminded her as being a mom. Bella had 4 puppies back in 2022. Bella got pregnant. We had an English bulldog. He hears a lot. Yeah, you got a nice house. Oh, thank you, Puggy. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is my son's bathroom. It's the closest one to the living room. Yeah, so that's my son's Spider-Man thing. There's his toilet paper. But yeah, he's a gamer. So I got that what do you call that? Shower curtain when he turned 9, I think. Yeah. So I gotta rinse off this spoon. Thank you for the compliment, Puggy. Yeah. So let me rinse off this spoon. Hopefully you guys don't fall. Is he homeschooled? If he's Yeah, my son is homeschooled. He's doing online education. He had surgery, so he can't walk on campus. So I'm my son's learning coach. I gotta rinse off the stuff fast because glue hardens fast, especially school glue. So I gotta go. I'll try to come back. Okay, Jeffy, thank you so much. I hope for you to come back. Oh, that's good. It's hard. Yes, it's an experience, but I prefer my son to do online education because I don't want my son to have any accidents walking with crutches on campus because kids can be mean. I'm just like, damn. So I hope to see you again, Jeffy. I don't know if you left already. Love and hugs. You too, Jeffy. Hugs. And hope to see you again. Yeah, the next time I go live, I'll be painting. I'm thinking about painting, but I'm not sure because I want to spend time with my son, and I don't want to get messy because I have I have a certain way how I want to set up my painting for these textured paints. I've never painted with textured paint. So, Violet, I don't know why, but I'm only good at drawing or painting when I'm looking at a picture of the things I'm drawing or painting. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Try the ingredients of the textured paint that I showed on my live stream. And with that being said, you never know how your artistic abilities can expand. I started using I started thinking about using textured paint because I was thinking like, how do I paint while shaping the color for a painting project? So I Googled, I did research on Google, and it stated that you could add sand to acrylic paint, you could add clay, you could add, stop it, Bella. You could add baking soda, you could add salt. I'm thinking about adding salt, like coarse salt. I'll see how that works. I think that's gonna be my next textured paint creation. Yeah, because I have a lot of salt. Salt, coarse salt, sugar. I'm thinking about doing salt because I don't want, if I use sugar as texture on acrylic paint, I don't want ants to be crawling on my walls because sugar, it's sweet, and ants are attracted to salt, to sugar, I guess. I don't know. All I know is that I don't want, if there's sugar paint, if I make sugar paint, I don't know how that's going to turn out. Because my mom, she crocheted before, and she actually dipped her crochet creations in sugar water, and then all of a sudden the following week there were ants all over the place. I'm like, why is there ants? Then my mom ended up realizing, oh, the ants are eating the sugar off of her crochet creations. I don't know why. Josh, holy cow, my eardrums just got blown. How did your eardrums got blown out, Josh? Is it because I'm talking loud? I mean, I'm not screaming. I gotta lower down my voice then. Let me turn off because I think it's bright enough. No, I need the light. Oh, that's bright. Because I have a ring light. I'm utilizing a ring light. I'll just leave it on. I gotta go. It's 12 at night, which means it's 11, I think, for you. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock, Violet. You were right. So with that being said, I've been live for over an hour. My timer says 1:55. So with that being said, I'm just glad I was able to make two different types of textured paint. I was able to make mint green, and purple. So I'm going to give it like 1 week for these to settle. Give it, or like 2 weeks to give it to I'm gonna give it 2 weeks for these to settle, and I'm going to follow up with you guys on how these turn out. But these two colors, they came out perfect. So these have been already settling for over a month. So I'll be painting with these probably next week. But good night, Violet. Thank you so much for joining my live. Take care. God bless. Sweet dreams, and yeah, stay positive and motivated. Bella, stop. Good night. Be safe. You too. Violet. You have a good night as well. Bella, stop. So I have kind of a mess here. I have to put away the baking soda, the school glue. It's not a big mess, but I'm going to be watching anime with my son tonight, or I guess tonight, I'm not sure. Depends on when he gets off his game. But I think it's best for me to like rinse off my tools instead of wiping it off on a towel. But I've been live for over 30 minutes. So I guess I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes just chatting with you guys, because I've already accomplished making 2 other colors of textured paint. Stop, Bella! So I made a total of 4 textured paints: blue, yellow, purple, and mint green, which is awesome. If you guys are new to my live stream, I go live daily on YouTube. I don't have a set time when I go live, but if you want to be notified when I go live on YouTube, just, set your notifications to all, and you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe to me, and you'll be notified once you do your notifications for my live streams. Bella, stop. So I'm excited to go. I'm excited to paint next week. And with that being said, I have stencils. Hi, Sean. I think that's how you pronounce your username. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for joining my live. How is your Saturday going? It's going well. Thank you so much for asking. I just made I just made textured paint. These are the 2 that I made tonight. It took me like I think an hour to make these. But I made my first 2 about a month ago, and it's been like over a month. It's been settling, so it takes. Thank you so much, Sean. Yeah, I'm a creative person, so I noticed that textured paint is expensive on Amazon. It's like for just like one bottle, it's like $30. But I made my own, so I bought school glue. I ordered school glue on Amazon. I bought a gallon of school glue on Amazon for $6. And then when I go grocery shopping, I got baking soda for $4 for 4 pounds of baking soda. So I just mix school glue and baking soda. But what I'm gonna do is I want more texture in my paints. I think I'm going to start using either coarse salt or sand. I'll see how that goes. But I'm starting to experiment with acrylic paint and textured paint. Looking nice today. Thank you so much for the compliment. Damn, never seen such a bug glue like that before. Oh, big. Oh, yeah. I ordered it on Amazon. This is 1 gallon of school glue. So it's basically white school glue, and then I mix it with acrylic paint. So this is the acrylic paint that I ordered. I have a whole palette of acrylic paint in my bedroom, but this is the two I made tonight. So I have one more jar. I have one more jar of I have one more mason jar, but I need to order more mason jars. I want to have a collection of textured paint because textured paint can last for 5 to 10 years, which is cool. So I'm gonna have to start, organizing my textured paint due to the levels of texture. Sand, baking soda, salt, clay. I don't know. I'm getting all curious on how textured paint when I mix school glue with sand, school glue with salt, coarse salt. I'm getting experimental because I'm gonna start painting with stencils. Yeah, it's a big jug. But I need to order more. I need to order more mason jars. Yes, it's very interesting. I'm a very creative person. I've been creative since I was a young girl, and my creativity followed until now that I'm an adult. So I love sharing my creativity with everyone on YouTube. I just recently hit over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. My goal is to monetize on my YouTube channel. So I believe, excuse me, I believe I have 1,012 subscribers. I'm not sure yet, but I've been mentioning to people, if you are interested in learning like different type of creative stuff, I've been experimenting with acrylic paints lately. I don't know. It's just something that I was interested in doing. To subscribe to my channel, so whenever I'm live, you'll witness me making acrylic paint. So I made a total of 4 different colors of acrylic paint. I have I have I think it's like 24 colors of acrylic paint. But I think the next time I go live, I'm going to have you guys choose the next 2 colors. But I need to order more mason jars. Stop it, Bella. I need to order more mason jars. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's interesting. It's fun. And you know, I don't know, it's making your own paint, textured paint or whatnot. Did you have fun today on this weekend, or just chill around the house? Oh, I had a busy weekend for the last weekend. It's been emotional because my mother-in-law is going through, something. She's going through some drama for work, and I was there for her for emotional support. But my weekends have been quite busy. I've been spending time with my mother-in-law. Bella, stop! My dog is like whimpering in the background. But yeah, so I've been I just been living life, just when I'm feeling like, just I have anxiety. My anxiety gets pretty bad around April because uh, my husband and I lost our second son in April. So every year in April, I get reserved. So the day on April 7th, you guys may notice like I'm either like more quiet or just, not, because what helps with my anxiety is I talk. So since I found out that I was able to go live on YouTube, you could go live on YouTube with 50 subscribers. I recently hit over 1,000 subscribers about 2 weeks ago. Oh, thank you, Sean. Thank you for that. Yeah, my if my second son survived, um my son passed away during, well, he passed away before he I lost him at 5 months pregnant. So unfortunately he didn't make it. The pregnancy wasn't viable. But if he survived, he would have been, okay, it happened 2016, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. He would be 10 years old right now. And my first son was born in 2012. My son is 13. So he would be interacting with a 10-year-old little brother right now. But unfortunately, his little brother didn't make it. So I wish he things turned out differently, but unfortunately it didn't. Yeah, when I talk about the topic of my son, I get a bit quiet and just, just it's sad. It's not a good feeling to lose a child. So, with that being said, like like around the beginning of April, I was born in April, and my name is April. My second son that passed away, he was born also in April. We share a birthday month. And with that being said, his birthday is on April 7th and mine is on April 25th. So his birthday is before mine. So I get a bit, sad and just, a bit depressed. But, interacting with people, you know, while live streaming and everything, it helps me talking and interacting with everyone on TikTok and on YouTube. It helps me, with my anxiety. And Sean, how was your day? Sorry, I didn't ask how your day was going. I answered your question about how my day was going. It's been a crazy few weeks for me. Bella, stop. How has your, weekend or week going? But if you guys just joined my live, I made textured paint. I made mint green and purple. So I need to mix this more, but I'm gonna mix it more once it's settled. Um, I noticed that making textured paint, it takes time for it to settle, and it's a lot better when it settles. It's okay. I'm just getting over having the flu. Oh, from the last Sunday, I finally got better and a little this past Friday. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad that you're feeling better. And um I'm glad that yeah, I'm glad that you're feeling better. And yeah, the flu just sucks. It was awful. Oh, okay. Yeah. Getting sick sucks because when you're sick, you can't really do the things you want to do. But the main thing is, to rest. When you're feeling sick, the best thing to do is rest. I don't like resting when I'm sick. I'm so used to being on the go. Like as a mom, when you're a new mom and if you get sick, you can't stop because you have a baby. Like when I was a first time when my son was first born, I think I got food poisoning and oh my gosh, it's so hard changing a diaper when you have food poisoning, because you're constantly, going to the bathroom, you're constantly vomiting. So it was crazy because my husband was active duty in the military at that time. So I was so miserable. My son was crying. I had to feed him. And then I had like a bag next to me just in case I vomited. It was crazy. But yeah, that's the first 3 months, the first 4 months of being a first time mom was, it was a challenge, but I survived. I survived. Yes, food poisoning is terrible. I know. Oh my God. I had it when my son was 6 months old. I went to Olive Garden with my neighbor. And then 6 hours later, I just felt nauseous and I kept vomiting. I kept vomiting and I kept going to the bathroom. I was so dehydrated that I told my neighbor, I said, uh, can you drive me to the hospital? So she supervised my son while the doctor was tending to me. Bella, stop. So yeah, it was it was a challenge, and unfortunately my mom and I don't get along, so I couldn't ask assistance from my mom. My mom was no assistance to me when I was a first time mom. My mom and I, we butt heads. Sorry, like my nose is running and I forgot to take my allergy medication today. Oh man, really 6 hours later, I thought you know when you get food poisoning within 20 to 30 minutes after eating something undercooked. Oh, no, I was so busy with my son that I wasn't thinking about, like, about the time passed after, eating something that wasn't cooked right. So when it hit me after, like, I ate it and then I took a nap. I took a power nap. And then I woke up nauseous, feeling so sick. And then after that, I was just like, why am I vomiting? Why am I going to the bathroom and everything? And then after that, I contacted my dad because I lived in El Paso, Texas at the time, because my son was born in El Paso, Texas, and my dad's like, what are your symptoms? I said vomiting and I'm going to the bathroom, and he's like, are you having diarrhea? And I was just like, yeah. He said, oh no, you got food poisoning. And then on top of that, my son was 6 months old. So I called my mom and she said, that's a you problem. I was like, excuse me? I have food poisoning and you're not willing to watch over your grandson while I rest? And my mom's like, no, that's a you problem. You brought your son into the world, you take care of him. And I'm like, excuse me, mom. At least can you assist me? I'm sick. So there was one time when I was changing my son's diaper and then I vomited, but I had to keep it in my mouth for a bit because I would have gotten all over my son. So I hurried up, changed my son's diaper, and that's when I rushed to the bathroom and I spit it out. Wow, that's terrible of what your, yes, exactly. Yeah, so I'm not in speaking terms with my mom. My mom doesn't approve of me, and my mom doesn't approve of her only grandson, which is crazy. So unfortunately, um, my mom and I butt heads. She's basically upset at me for having a grandson because my parents tried to conceive a boy and it never happened. My mom ended up having three girls. So long story short, my mom is narcissistic. She's evil. She's malicious, and she is selfish. So I have 10 minutes left on my live stream, and I my goal is to go live daily on YouTube. But since I'm in a situation right now where I'm, help being there for my stepmom, stepmother-in-law, uh, just I'm being there for her for emotional support. She's going through some drama with her work. So I usually go live on YouTube in the evening. I'm gonna try to go live earlier, like around 7, 6 o'clock, maybe like 7:30, because around 6 o'clock, 3 to 6 o'clock, it's around dinner time with with you guys and your families and whatnot. So I'm gonna try to go live between 7:30 and 8 daily on YouTube. I'm gonna try adding morning live streams. I went live stream in the morning once. I think it was early in the week. But but yeah, getting sick always sucks. I hate it. I was in bed for the first 2 days. Oh yeah. The first 2 days when you first get sick, it's the worst. It's the worst feeling, which drove me nuts, but what can I do? Exactly. Yeah. It drives me nuts too because I'm so used to being productive. I'm so used to being productive as a habit when I was a first time mom. Bella, stop! Sorry, you guys, you guys can hear my dog complaining in one of the rooms because she wants to go in the living room, but I have a boxer in a crate where she does not get along because my dog Bella, she's an American bulldog. She was a mother of four puppies back a few years ago. So when we got a Chihuahua, she got into her mother mode. So she noticed that the Chihuahua was rough playing with the boxer. So Bella started attacking the boxer. Ever since then, they're enemies. They don't get along. Bella, stop! So yeah, that's pretty much my story with my mom. Having a narcissistic mom is a journey, especially when I was a young child. Oh my gosh, it was worse when I was younger because I couldn't, because your mothers are supposed to protect their young, their offspring. My mom never protected me. I was actually missing at 5 years old. I was missing for 6 hours. And when I was found, my mom was like, "Why did you find her?" They were like, "She's your daughter." And my mom's like, "You should have left her where she was at." And my dad, he was just like, "What? You're unhappy that we found our daughter?" Because my dad was freaking out. My mom, she she basically told me when I was 14 that I was a mistake. She basically told me, "I wish you weren't born." And I'm all like, "My gosh, you're so evil." Yeah, I know. My mom is awful, but I have, people like all of you that inspire me and that I can talk to and everything. And I realize I'm not the only one that feels this way. I thought I was the only one that felt this way towards my mom. But I graduated college last year. I had a lot of classmates that actually did not get along with their parents. I get along with my dad. I just don't get along with my mom. My mom was always evil towards me. Is she that way towards your sisters? Sh- uh, a little bit, but not as bad. She, for some reason, my mom was very, very strict with me. She basically assumed, she was like, "Oh, when you're 25 or what." She thought that I would get pregnant at 10 years old. And I'm like, "Why 10 years old? I've never even kissed a boy in my life." I had my first kiss was in high school. And my first time be intimate, I was 19. And my little sister, she never got in trouble. She was intimate for the first time at 14. So my sister turned it around. Oh, April's, you know, doing this, doing that, when I waited until after high school to be intimate with my boyfriend at the time. So when my parents found out that it was opposite, it was already too late. My mom had called me, you know, bad names. She was all like, "You're this, you're this, you're this." And I'm all like, "You gotta pay attention to your daughter, your youngest daughter." But my mom didn't believe me. She was just like, "No, you're dirty, you're dirty." And it turned out my sister confessed to my mom, "Yes, mom, I was doing this at 14. April waited until after high school." So I was a mom. I became a mom at 35. I waited until I was 35 to have my first child. So yeah, I was a first time mom at 35 years old. There's tons of teens having, having babies at 14, 15, 17. And I was telling that to my mom, but she didn't care. She was just like, "You're going to get pregnant at 10 years old. You're going to get pregnant at 14." She was already accusing me. And I'm like, "Okay, if that's the case, when you're pregnant, it's like 9 months. It's a 9 month process, because it's like first semester, second semester, and third semester." And then I told my mom, "Mom, if I was pregnant, I would have been giving birth right now." And she was just like, "You're gonna give birth in 2 days." I'm like, "How if I'm not pregnant?" So my mom had always accused me for doing certain things. She was actually telling me, "You would never get married. I'm married. You would never get be a mom. I'm a mom. You would never get your degree." I graduated with my first degree last year, high honors cum laude. On top of that, she said I would never be a homeowner. I was a homeowner about 5 years ago. Unfortunately, I sold the house with my husband. Yeah, Sean, it's crazy. But yeah, I just I've been always wanting my mom to approve of me. But what's the point of trying to prove myself to my mom if even if I prove myself 5 times, because like I got married, I became a mom, I got my degree, I became a homeowner, um and with that being said, you know, I'm a mom to a son. And then apparently my sister, she had told me, "Mom doesn't approve of you because you accomplished all of the nevers that she had told you." She said, "It sounds like your mother has some." Yeah, my mom, she has issues. She's narcissistic. I mean, she hits all the checkpoints of all the symptoms of of being a narcissistic mother. Unfortunately, I was raised by a narcissistic mom. So with that being said, my mom said, "You will never graduate high school." I graduated 1996. "You will never go to college." I went to college for a year and a half, obtained my associates in liberal arts. She said, "You will never get an A." I graduated high honors, meaning I got a 4.0, and I also got cum laude. All the students that reached cum laude, I was number 5. And when she found out I was number 5, she said number 5 means how many brain cells you have in your brain. And I was like, so I never invited my mom to my graduation last year. Oh, it's okay, Sean. That's why sometimes I feel bad for sharing my experiences of like how my mom treats me, but I love sharing. I'm inspired to share my experiences from my mom with all of you, because I'm not the only one that feels this way. That's how I found out that other people also have experienced either similar or the same treatment or behavior from their parents. But yeah, I've been live for an hour already. And thank you, everyone. Stop it, Bella. Thank you, everyone, for watching my live stream. I live stream daily on YouTube. If there's something that comes up, I will for sure go live stream the next day or the following day, depending on my situation. But if you're interested in watching more of my live streams in the near future, please subscribe to my channel and tap on all, and you'll be notified for my next live stream. So with that being said, God, some people can be so rude. Like, It's disgusting how people can be so damn rude. Anyways, thank goodness there's a timeout option. I could put people on timeout for 24 hours. But thank you so much, Sean, for being supportive and the kind words. I greatly appreciate you watching my live stream. So once again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, and if this is the first time for you guys to join my live stream, I hope to see you on my next one. And just tap on all for all notifications. Oh, thank you, Sean. Thank you so much for subbing. I greatly appreciate it. So my next goal is to paint, or actually, yeah, my next goal is to paint on my next live stream. If I don't, I'll make one more color, one more textured acrylic color. Wait, hold on. I'll make one more textured acrylic paint on my next live because I have one more. I have one more empty jar. I have to order more on Amazon. So with that being said, everyone take care. God bless. Stay positive, stay motivated, and I will be back with a new one. Okay, good night from Texas, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.